You're listening to The Produce Stand. I'm your host, and I'm currently looking at an apple that's been waxed so heavily I can see my own disappointment in the reflection. We're talking about love tonight, or what you people think is love. Let's go to the phones. Caller 1, you're on the air. Try not to waste my time.
Hey, so I met this guy at a club 3 hours ago. He has an amazing car and we just connected, you know? I think he's the one, but he hasn't texted me back in 10 minutes. Is this true love?
Oh, she's a gold digger. Way over town.
No, sweetheart. That's not the one. That's a sugar high. You're at a carnival eating cotton candy and wondering why you have a stomachache. You didn't find a soulmate. You found a guy with a lease agreement and a good hair gel. Data shows that relationships built on friendship first, where sex is delayed, have a much higher rate of long-term stability. This allows you to see the produce in different lights: how they handle a bad day, a loud noise, or a change in plans before they are ever allowed into your inner circle. Love is when you're willing to drive their mother to the dentist in a snowstorm. Call me back when you've seen him handle a flat tire or a crying kid. Next.
Yeah, hi. My girlfriend and I have been together for 6 years. We don't really talk, but she buys me expensive watches and we look great in our vacation photos. Is this long-term love?
No, that's a corporate merger. You're not in a relationship, you're in a branding deal. You're essentially two hollow boxes wrapped in shiny paper. You're terrified of what happens when the battery in that watch dies and you actually have to look at each other. Real love isn't a feeling you fall into. Most people don't want a partner. They want a flattering mirror that also pays half the rent.
I don't understand. I did everything for him on our first date. I made him a filet mignon. I do his laundry every Tuesday. I bought him that expensive watch he wanted. I even used, my best moves in the bedroom, but he still won't call me his girlfriend. What am I doing?
Honey, you aren't a partner. You're a full-service concierge. You're treating yourself like a clearance item at a fire sale. You think if you throw in enough free gifts and best moves, he'll eventually pay full price? You can't buy commitment with laundry detergent and a steak. You're trying to water a person who isn't even a plant. And you're acting like a doormat. And the only thing people do with doormats is wipe their feet and walk over them to get to the real furniture. Here is a serving of fruit from our sponsors.
Is your new boyfriend too good to be true? Is your girlfriend's smile looking a little stationary? Don't get stuck with a lemon. Introducing the Sincerity Scraper. Find out how solid your potential could be.
Welcome back to the Produce Stand. We just had a guy call in during the break telling me his new girl is just so nice. Listen to me. Nice is a warning label. Nice is for people who are too afraid to tell you the truth. So they just offer you a polite nod while the relationship rots from the inside out. You want someone who is kind or solid, but avoid nice. That concludes love at the Produce Stand. Remember, pick your people like you pick your produce and avoid mama's boys. You will never meet his or mom's standards.